I.S.U.P.K.
Shalom, Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the commanding General Yohanna. We are here today to give you the truth, and that truth is that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true Jews of the Bible, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Give me Daniel 7 and 9, brother. Today we're going to talk about color in the Bible. The Christian church wants you to believe that color doesn't matter, and color isn't in the Bible. But we will prove this to you today, that color is in the Bible. You got that for me, brother? Read that for me.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancients of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
And now we're going to break that down, okay? We're going to show y'all where color is in the Bible, all right? Now break that down. We're going to read that real slow.
Okay. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
He said this was a vision that Daniel was having. He said he beheld that the thrones were cast down. These were the governments of this world right now. He saw these visions of the governments being cast down. Read.
And the ancients of days did sit.
And the ancients of days did sit. Who are the ancients of days? The ancients of days is the Most High, Yahweh. He's the ancient of days. He was the one here before time. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
Whose garment was white as snow. Now let's see. He has a garment on. If he has a garment on, that means he has a body. If he has a body, that means he has a color, right? Read.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Now the hair of his head like the pure wool. Let's ask yourself, who on this planet has hair like pure wool? Anybody on this planet have hair like pure wool? Only the blacks have hair like pure wool. And when they say pure wool, when that hair gets wet, that hair stays balled up. That hair stays knotted. That's what pure wool is. Wool is when it hits that water, it doesn't go straight like the white man. It doesn't go straight like that Chinese man or that Korean man. It stays knotted up like a bunch of fists. Right. That's wool. You got that for me, brother? Hey, can you drop me down to Revelations 1 and 1? Give me Revelations 1 and 1. We're going to show you today that black is in the Bible. Your Christian church wants you to believe that black isn't important. Color isn't important, but color is most definitely important. Color is very important in the Bible, and we're going to prove it to you today. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
This is the revelation of Jesus Christ. Revelations means to reveal, and to reveal is to let know. And we're about to let you know what Jesus Christ looked like. That's what we're about to let you know now. I.S.U.P.K. about to give it to you. Read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him.
Which God gave unto him. Read.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
To show unto his servant things that surely will come to pass. His servants are the I.S.U.P.K. We are his servants. We are his prophets. And we can ready to show you today the things that have come to pass. Give me Daniel 10 and 5, brother. We're going to show you how important color is in the Bible. This white man wants you to believe that color isn't important, but color is very important in the Bible. All of your prophets were men of color. Ezekiel was a man of color. Job was a man of color. Daniel was a man of color, and we're about to find that out now. Let's read what we got here. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Daniel chapter 10 verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes.
Now I lifted up mine eyes. He had a vision.
And looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
A certain man clothed in linen. Now this certain man was clothed in linen, which means he had a body. Which means a man who got a body got color, right? Linen was a very important thing. Linen was very expensive back in biblical times. He was a man with color. Not only was he a man with color, but a man with taste. He had expensive linen on. Read.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold. He had taste too. Read. And taste comes from blacks. Black men got taste. That black, that's that black in him right there. Right. That's that swag that he got. Right. You know, that's where that taste come from. That's why he had that fine linen and he had that gold. He was gold out. Read.
His body also was like the beryl.
His body was also like the beryl. He had a green, pretty garment on with gold on it. He was decked out, for real. Read.
And his face as the appearance of lightning.
And his face as the appearance of lightning. He had a fierce look on his face. He had no sissy look on his face like that white Christ that they always want you to believe who is Christ. He's not Christ. He had a fierce look on him. That black man always has a fierce look on him. Just like us blacks today, we always got fierce looks on us. Read, brother.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
And his eyes of lamps of fire. Christ drank. Christ loved to drink. The Christian church wants you to believe that it's a sin to drink. It's not a sin to drink. It's a sin to get drunk. It's a sin to be a drunkard, but it's not a sin to drink. Read, brother.
And his arms and his feet like in color.
His arms and his feet like in color. Did you hear that? Color. Who are the people of color on this earth today? It's the black, Hispanic, and the Native Indians are the people of color today. Read.
And his arms and his feet like in color to polish brass.
To polish brass. Brass is brown. Now show me a white man that's brown. I show you a black man. Ain't no such thing as a white black man. He was black. Read.
And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
His voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. Us as blacks, we like to speak loud. We like to be heard. And we like people to feel what we feel. That's why we talk loud. He had a fierce voice. That's what they talking about. Keep going, brother. No. Drop that and give me Ezekiel, the 1st chapter, 5th verse. We about to bring it to you today. This Christian church wants you to believe that color doesn't matter. But that Christianity, that's nothing but a culture of a people who dislike you. A culture of a people who hate you. A culture of a people who robbed you. A culture of a people who steals from you. It is white supremacy. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. Read that again. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
Out of the midst thereof came 4 living creatures. We talking about angels right here, okay? Keep on going, keep it reading.
And this was their appearance.
And this was their appearance. Read.
They had the likeness of a man.
Of a man.
And every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings. And their feet were straight feet.
And they had straight feet. Read.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot. And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. Now, all of those pictures that you see that the white man draws that makes the angels look like little babies in Pampers or Roman togas, that's a goddamn lie. An angel was a fierce-looking creature. An angel was a strong creature. An angel wasn't no sissy. An angel was a black man, and they spoke fierce. Read.
And they had the hands of a man under their wings on their.
And they had the hands of a man. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. The angels were black. Now we just saw that Yahweh was black. God. We saw that Yahweh Shah was black, Christ, and we seen the angels were black. Wow, that's a lot of black in the Bible. That's a lot of color for color not to be in the Bible. They always want to show you the only color in the Bible is when Christ was on his way to the cross. He was carrying that cross, and they dragged the black man out to carry that cross for Christ. But black is, everybody in the Bible was black. The angels were black. The Most High was black. Christ was black. Everybody was black. It was about black in the Bible. It wasn't about nothing else. It wasn't about any other nation. Black, that Bible was about us. It's about them Hispanics, them Negroes, the blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Indians. That's what that Bible was about. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
Judah mourneth. What is Judah? Judah is Judah is a derivative of Jew. Who are the Jews? We are the Jews. This blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Jews. It says Judah mourneth. Why is Judah mourning? Because we are being destroyed. Only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are being destroyed. Only the blacks, Native, and Hispanics are being robbed of our culture. We're the only ones being robbed of our dignity. We're the only ones that doesn't own anything in our own communities. We are the ones that are in mourning. Why would that white Jewish man in Israel be mourning? He has all the money he wants. He owns all the diamond districts. He owns all the banks. He owns his own land that's not even his. He took a land that's not even his. Why would he be mourning? We are the only people on the face of this earth that don't have our own land. We are the only people on the face of this earth that don't go by our Constitution. Right. This is our Constitution right here. Right. Every other country on the face of this planet lives by their Constitution. We the only people on this planet that doesn't live by our Constitution. That's how we come back to black. That's how we come back to the Most High. Living by the Constitution, living by this Bible that the Most High gave us. You finish that off, brother. Read.
Say something.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
The gates thereof languish. Who are the gates? What does a gate do? A gate keeps something in, or a gate keeps something out. But all in all, a gate protects. Who are our gates? Our leaders are our gates. Our pastors, our preachers, our political leaders. But they languish. What do that mean when they languish? That means they suck, basically. They suck. They ain't doing anything for us. They fail in their job. They teaching black people to sin against the Most High. They teaching black people white culture. That's what preachers do. They get us locked up. They get us destroyed, and they collect money. And they don't languish. They languish because they suck. You understand what I'm saying? Gates are supposed to protect you. But this is why the Most High brought the I.S.U.P.K. Because we are here to protect our people. We are here to fight for our people. We are here to give our people hope. This is what hope is. Get into this I.S.U.P.K., get into these classes, and live the way we supposed to be living. That's what we need. Go ahead, read, brother. They are black. They are black. The people in this Bible are black. Those political leaders of ours are black, but they don't live like we live. They don't live in the distress that we live in. That's why the I.S.U.P.K. is here. We are here to build our people back up. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. That means that they are black unto the ground. That means they are from the highest brown to the darkest black. We come in all shades and colors in this I.S.U.P.K. in this 12 tribes of Israel. We are all shades of black in this thing. Read.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. The cry of Jerusalem, our prayers are gone up. The Most High hears us crying. He hears our distress. And because he heard our distress, this is the reason why he sent the I.S.U.P.K. in 1969, to bring his people home, to bring his people back to the Constitution of this Bible right here, to bring his people back to living the way they're supposed to live, to stop his people from eating that shrimp, crab, and lobster and destroying themselves, to stop his people from living in homosexuality, living as homosexuals, living as lesbians, all of that. The Most High sent the I.S.U.P.K. to bring his people up out of that. Give me Song of Solomon's, brother, 1 to 5. This is the reason why he sent the I.S.U.P.K. We here to save our people, because our preachers, our pastors, and our political leaders have no love for the black man. He has no love for these Negroes out here. That's why the Most High sent us, because we have love for our people. The I.S.U.P.K. under the commanding general GEN.YAHANNA has love for his people. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants us to do. He has given us our orders. That's why we out here to save our people. We hate those other heathen nations, but and most definitely we love our people more. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
I am black. Solomon, this is from Solomon himself. Solomon himself said, I am black. I am black. I mean, it don't get no more, it don't get no heavier than that. It don't get no more to the point than that. Solomon said, I am black. Go ahead.
I am black but comely.
But comely. He said, I am black but beautiful. Man, I done heard that a lot. I was hearing that a lot back in the 70s. Ain't no white man black and beautiful. And white people ain't black and beautiful. We black and beautiful. That white man ain't nothing to us. You understand what I'm saying? That white man ain't nothing to us. Solomon said, I am black and beautiful, just like everybody standing out here in these streets today. Anybody of color, anybody that's a Negro is black and beautiful. We way better than we way better than them. We better than the best of them. You understand what I'm saying? Read, brother.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
O thee daughters of Jerusalem. That's the children of the 12 tribes of Israel. He doesn't mean that, you know, we are daughters personally, but we are his children. That's what he's talking about. We come up out of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what he's talking about, the daughters. Hey, brother, give me Job 30 and 30, brother. We are black and beautiful, and we need to start coming back, and we need to start being proud of our color. This Christian church wants you to believe that color don't matter, but color means everything in the world. The Christian church hates black people, and the Christian church wants you to think that everybody in the Bible is white, but everybody in the Bible ain't white. They think because they want to act like they did all the miracles in the Bible. They ain't do no miracles in the Bible. They want you to think that they parted the Red Sea because they brought you over here on a boat. They want you to think that they're the ones that turn water into wine. So that's why they put a liquor store in every one of our corners. You understand what I'm saying? The stories are so great in the Bible, that's why they take them. That's why they want to take them. And they ain't stories, that's real life. That's real life. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Job chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
My skin is black upon me. That's Job. That comes straight from Job. Job said, my skin is black upon me. He said his skin is black. My skin is black upon me. Your skin is black upon you. We are the same people that is in this book. They want you to believe that color doesn't matter, but color matters a whole lot, because this book wasn't written to anybody else but the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It wasn't written to no Koreans. It wasn't written to no Arabs. It wasn't written to no Africans. It wasn't written to no Chinese people. And it definitely wasn't written to no white people. Read, brother.
And my bones are burned with heat.
And my bones are burned with heat. Drop that, brother. And give me Acts 13 and 1. Yeah, we're going to show you how important color is. They want you to believe that color isn't important in the Bible, but color is very important in the Bible. 13 and 1, brother. They want you to believe that color isn't important in the Bible, but color is very important in the Bible. And if you start taking pride in your color, we can get our people up off of drugs. We can get our people up off of being alcoholics. We can get our people up off of killing each other. We can get our people up off of being poor. We can help one another if we just take pride in our color. That's all it takes. The change of the mind has a change of the heart. We got to get out of the Christian church, because the Christian church is what's destroying us. The Christian church hates black people. And like I said before, and like I said it again, they give us no values to ourselves. They actually marrying homosexuals up in the Christian church now. And they know damn well homosexuality is against everything the Most High said. Ain't no homosexuals in the Bible living. Christ destroyed. Most High destroyed them faggots in the Bible. He destroyed them homosexuals in the Bible. And he don't like white people. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon.
Now they talking about certain prophets. Now they called them prophets in the church in Antioch. All right. Now they gonna say a specific thing about these brothers that was in the church in Antioch, and let's hear what they say about these brothers in the church in Antioch. Read, brother.
As Barnabas and Simeon that was called Niger.
They were called Niger. What does Niger mean? Niger means nigger. They was calling us niggers back in those days. Those people was calling us niggers back in those days. That means the prophets of the Bible were black. That means every prophet, Daniel, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Obadiah, all of those prophets in the Bible were black. That means them prophets were the same people as the people standing right here before us. Everybody in the Bible was black.
We ain't write this Bible, man. You understand? We all own no printing presses. This is in black and white, man. Jesus Christ is black. The angels is black. God is black. It's all in the Bible, man. But the Christian church, they don't open the Bible, man. They don't teach the Bible, man. They going off of their own philosophy, man. All these movies. What's the latest one? Noah. All these movies and what have you, they not biblically accurate, man. If they was biblically accurate, Noah, the so-called the Passion of the Christ, there would have been Negroes up in the movies, man. You understand? Colors all over the Bible, man. But now when we bring it up, oh, no, color don't matter. If it don't matter, then why it's in the Bible? Somebody need to bring Jamal Bryant and the rest of them filthy, big-headed Negroes in the Christian church down to the market, man. You understand? Why they not telling us in the church, man? You understand? This color in the Bible gives us value, man. Well, they told us we were some goddamn Africans. How we feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody let me know what you feel about being a goddamn African. I don't want to be an African. I see African on TV. We ain't that. You understand? I'd rather be this. I don't want to be in the land of the flowers. I'd rather be a child of the promise than some filthy African that the white man then told me I was. You understand? But colors in the Bible, and the Jews are black, man. Read that. 13 and 1, right? Go ahead.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Now there were in the church that was in Antioch.
Now there was in the church that was in Antioch. Go ahead.
Certain prophets and teachers.
Certain what?
Certain prophets and teachers.
Go ahead.
As Barnabas and Simeon.
Barnabas and Simeon was prophets, man. Go ahead.
That was called Niger.
That was called what?
Niger.
What?
Niger.
Anybody know what that means? Anybody know what the word Niger means? Anybody know what the word Niger sound like? The word Niger is a Latin term, man. You understand? It derives from the, what did it derive from? Black. It means black. In Spanish is negro, right? You understand? Niggas in the Bible. And all it means is black, man. Don't be ashamed of your black. Like, black people don't even want to be black no more, man. And it's all up in the Bible, man. Read on up.
And Lucius of Cyrene and Nunian, which had been brought up with Herod, the tetrarch, and Saul.
Anybody know a nigga was in the Bible? Anybody know niggas was in the Bible? Anybody knew that? They don't teach these things in the church, black man, Hispanic man, and Native American Indian man. You understand? The Jews are black. Give me Jeremiah. Give me the one in Jeremiah. What's the one in Jeremiah? 14. Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2 real quick, man. We're going to get a little bit more on this, man. You understand? The white man talking about he the Jew. The Jewish man talking about he the Jew. The white man can never be a Jew, man. Right. Can never be a Jew. You understand? Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Go ahead.
Judah mourneth.
Judah what?
Mourneth.
Now ask me this. Is any white man on the face of the earth mourning? Is any white man on the face of the earth in mourning? Hell no. You understand? Judah mourneth, man. We in mourning. You understand? Fathers and mothers is crying. This is our state, man. The black man, Hispanic man, and Native American Indian man state. We in mourning. Why? Because we died and starving in the ghettos of America, man. Not the so-called white man. Not the so-called Jewish man. Go ahead.
And the gates thereof language.
And the gates thereof language, meaning our leadership, man. Our leadership is weak, man. Al Sharpton is weak, man. Farrakhan is weak, man. Our leadership is weak, man. The gates thereof language, man. You understand? Martin Luther King, weak. That's why all our businesses is gone. That's why Pennsylvania Avenue look the way it do now. Why? Because of weak leadership, man. We done gave up all our businesses, man.
What's up?
Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
They are what?
They are black unto the ground.
I thought color wasn't in the Bible, huh? I thought color wasn't in the Bible, man. The Christian church is a goddamn lie, man. Christian church is the house of Satan. You understand? The Jews are black. Go ahead. Black into the what?
Black into the ground.
Black into the ground meaning different shades of brown, man. You got light-skinned brothers. You got dark-skinned brothers. All shades of brown. 12 tribes of the nation of Israel right here. 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And in every one of these tribes, you got different shades of brown. In each one of these tribes. From the darkest brother to the lightest brother, man. You understand? The Christian church has lied to us, man. We the real Jews of the Bible, black man. We ain't no filthy, disgusting Hamite. No filthy, disgusting African, man. They done told us something. They didn't want to talk about God loves everybody in the Christian church, man. That's a goddamn lie. It's a goddamn lie. We all equal. That's a goddamn lie. Black man, you are the greatest thing on the face of the
trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?